Hi everyone, today we are going to design really cool hero section for an AI voice agent website. We will start in Figma, then we will jump into Spline to add smooth animations. By then you will have a design that looks futuristic and interactive, perfect for any AI project. So without wasting any time, let's start building our project. Okay guys, we will start building now. Before that, if you want to do follow along with me, you can copy these colors by copying these hex codes. Okay. So next what we're gonna do is we are going to press F on our keyboard, and on the right side bar there are some ready-made frames, and among them I am going to choose desktop frame, this one. Okay. So first of all, I think we should have background color. So we are going to use this color. Okay. So I'm going to press here and I'm going to use color picker, and we will have our background color. And next we will build our navbar. So I am going to press T for text. Okay. And I am going to use font family DM Sans. Okay. So let's write uh, vocal IQ. Yeah. Font size we need I think 20, and letter spacing will be -3%, and semi bold is okay. Okay. And next we will have icon logo here. To get logo, we will use a plugin called Iconify. It, and we will search voice here. Okay. And we will use this icon for our logo. Where it is gone, there we will change color to pure white, FFF, and then we will press K on our keyboard, and we need width and height 32. Then it will scale our icon. Basically we want to scale our icon to 32 pixel. Then we will have our icon. Okay, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna select both ones. I will be holding shift key and I selected both of them. Then I will do shift A. Okay, they will turn into auto layout. They will have gap of 8 pixels. Okay, that looks good. And next we will have nav links here. So again I'm going to press T and I'm going to write product. It will, for nav links, usually we use 16 pixel font size and regular font weight, and it will have letter spacing of -3%. We will turn it into auto layout. Okay, because we want to have area for clicking purposes around text, so it will be good for UX, user experience. So it will have 12 pixel padding horizontally and vertically 12 as well. Okay. We are going to duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D. Okay, we will have it. Then I am going to change it to, I think it will be audio plugin. Yes. I'm going to duplicate it again, Ctrl D. We will name it to pricing, PRICNG. Yes. and then we will duplicate it again by clicking Control D. You can also hold your Alt key and duplicate it. It will be much easier. Sorry. You will hold Alt key and duplicate. Okay. And next it will be, I think, resources. Resources. Then we will duplicate again. We will name it API docs. Yes, we have all of them. Then we are going to select all of them. I am going to hold Shift key and selecting all of them. And then I will press Shift A and turn them into auto layout. We don't want any kind of gap because they will all they will already have gap between them. Yes. And I'm going to, for width, I am going to use hug contents. I will place it in center. Okay, next we will create CTA buttons for Navbar. So to do that, I'm simply going to duplicate this nav link. I'm holding Alt key and I duplicated it. And then I can rename it to login. Okay, and I will place it here. Let's change font weight to semi bold. Okay, and duplicate it again. We need to give it a fill because we want it to look like this. Okay, to do that we need to give it fill, and we will use color picker, and we are going to choose this color. Okay, and we are giving it to, we are giving 20% opacity. We also need to give stroke, and stroke will have white color, FFF. It will be 20% opacity as well. I think 30%. Yeah, and it will have corner radius of 16 pixel. Oh, let me zoom in so you can see. And then we need to give it horizontal padding 16 pixel as well. Okay, and we will change text to start for free. Okay, and next, to make it look shiny, we need to add another fill, and fill is going to be it will have white color, FFF, and we will make it gradient, radial gradient. And top, I think top will be 100% opacity and bottom one will be 0. And we will move this, let's move it there, yeah, there. And next we need to add another fill, and it will be another gradient, but it will be linear gradient, and it will also have a white color. Okay, and our button is ready. Okay, our button is ready. Let's see if it does look like this one. Let me zoom out a little bit and then we can see. Yeah, they will both looks kind of same. Okay, next let's select these both ones, and I am going to press Shift A and turn them into auto layout. They will have gap of 12 pixel. Okay, and then I am going to select all of them. I am holding Shift key while doing that, and after selecting all of them, I am going to press Shift A now to turn them into auto layout. Okay, and we need to make it fill content. No, we don't need to do that. We can just make it like this. Okay, and they will have auto gap. Gap will be auto, and they will have padding. Horizontal padding will be 44 pixel. Okay, and vertical padding will be 20 pixel. Yeah, our nav bar is ready. Let me make it. If you click arrow key, you can move it upwards. Okay, I'm doing that. Yeah, I think it's okay now. Okay, guys, our nav bar is done. Next, we need to create this background, this gradient background. To create that one, first of all, I have to tell you that I have added two more colors specifically for that gradient effect background. So what we need is we need to draw a circle. I'm going to press O and I'm going to hold shift key. I'm going to draw a circle. We need 600 pixel by 600. Okay, that one looks okay. And I am going to give it color of this one. Okay, and I am going to duplicate this circle. Control D. We have another circle, and we are going to have this color now. Okay, to create that background effect like this one, I think that circle will go on top, and that one will go in the bottom. Yeah, to have that effect we need to go to effects section, and we need to select layer blur, and value will be 400 pixel. Okay, and same goes for bottom circle. We need to select layer blur, and value will be 400 pixel. Yeah, it looks same. I hope so. Let's see to confirm. Yeah, they look same. So we need to lock these ones so they don't interfere our design. Okay, I'm going to lock. Then if we click, they don't move. We have static background basically. So next, I think we need to create this title and subtitle. And I'm going to write title here. I'm going to press T, and we need to write auto automate your workflow. What was the next? With AI. Next line, with the AI voice agents. So it will have uh, 80 pixel font size, and it will be medium, and we need to center align it. Okay, and line height will be 90. So if you are beginner, there is a design tip for you. You should always have lower line height for titles. Okay, and you should also consider letter spacing, because usually the title will have bigger like more letter spacing, which doesn't look good. So you need to reduce letter spacing, and you have to put minus there. Okay, so our title is ready. We need to color it, and to do that we need to turn it use gradient color, linear gradient. Okay, so for gradient we're gonna use this color. Okay, and I'm going to choose this one, and we need four stops. So I'm going to click that plus icon another time. So this one will also be white color, and we'll go there, and the last one will have this color as well. So we need to give this color. Last one already have this color, so we don't need to change that one. So it looks good. It gives you this gradient, linear gradient gives it some shiny texture, it looks shiny, which is good for AI websites. Okay, next we need to create that subtext. I'm not going to write that one, I'm just going to copy. I'm going to click press Ctrl C. Okay, and there I'm going to paste it in this frame just to save time. It comes here. Let's make it little bit bigger. Okay, select both ones by holding shift key. Okay, and then turn them into auto layout. They will have gap of 32 pixel. Okay, and it will be center aligned. We need to click this one, alignment. They are horizontally aligned center. Okay, our title and subtext is ready. Okay, next thing we need to do is we need to create that card at that area. Okay, to do that, what we need to draw a frame. I'm going to press F. Okay, and I'm going to draw a frame like this. And next, let's make it little bit let's give it some height. I'm going to press Ctrl key and drag little bit down. Okay, then we have more space there. So what we need to do, I am going to give it background. So first of all, I want to give it a fill. Okay, there. Let me make it bigger so you can see. So I am going to give it corner radius of 24 pixel. Okay, and it will have fill of default background color, this one. Okay, and we need to give it opacity, and opacity is going to be, I think 30% is fine. Okay, so next thing we need to add another fill, and it is going to be white. Okay, but we need to make it a gradient, actually radial gradient. So top one will be top stop, like first stop will be 100% and next stop will be 0%. Okay, so it will look like this, and we need to give it opacity of 5%. That's fine, it looks good. It gives it little bit shiny texture. If we remove this and we add back, it looks good. Okay, next thing we are going to do, we need to have light there. So how can we do that? To do that, we are going to draw a circle there. I'm going to press O. Okay, and I'm going to draw a circle inside like this, 120 by 120 pixel. Okay, there. And next we need to give it color. What color should we give? I think that color looks good, so I'm giving it that color, as you can see. But we need to make it lighter like this. Okay, and we will go to effects and we will choose layer blur, and value is going to be 200, I think. Yeah, it looks good to me. And next thing we need to do, so I am going to lock this layer so it doesn't interfere in our design. Okay, so next thing we need to do is we need to make this circle, this blob. Actually we call them gradient blob. You can call it gradient blob, you can also call it abstract shape. Okay, so we are not going to make that one. I got it from Figma community, so I am going to take you there and show you how I got it. So you can go to Figma community and search abstract animations, as you can see the name on the top, and you will get these files. I have chosen this one. Okay, and I gave it I made it rounded by giving it a value of 500. Okay, so we are going to copy it, Control C, and we are going to paste it there. But it is big. It is 1,000 by 1,000 size. We need to make it smaller. I'm going to paste it here, as you can see. Control V. It is big, so I'm going to press K for resizing, for scaling it down. So we can choose value like 120 pixel by 120. Okay, it became smaller. I'm going to copy it by clicking Control X on keyboard, and I'm going to paste it inside this frame. Control V. Okay, I'm going to put it there. Okay, next thing we need to write name here. What was the name? John Williams, just a random name, nothing creative. I will say sorry for that. So I'm going to press T. Okay, and we are going to write John Williams. Yeah, I hope my spellings are good. So it will have 32 pixel font size. So we are going to give it semi bold weight. That looks good. And we are going to have another text, and we can just copy this one. I'm going to hold Alt key and duplicate it, and then we are going to write what was the text? Let me see. So you can zoom in and out by holding Control key and moving the wheel on your mouse. Okay, you can also do that with your mouse pad on your laptop by using your two fingers. Okay, smart ad strategist, I'm going to write it there. Smart ad strat. I hope my spellings are good. Always my spellings are always gets wrong. So we're going to change it to 16 pixel. Okay, and size is going to be regular. It is going to be there. Next thing we need to do is we need to make these badges. Okay, so to do that we can start by duplicating this text by holding Alt key and put it there, and I'm going to write campaigns. I hope my spellings are good. Campaigns. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so we need an icon there. As always, I'm going to use a Conify. Let's select this frame first though, so icon hopefully comes in this frame, inside this frame. So our plugin is open. Here I'm going to write campaign. Yeah, campaign. So we get related icon. We didn't get it, so you can just search it by with different keyword. Speaker. I hope I find it. Yeah, we can use this icon. It looks good.
I hope so. Let's use this one. Yeah, I'm going to import it. Yeah, it landed right here, hopefully. Thankfully, actually. So I'm going to change the color like this. Okay. And let's select both of them by holding shift key. Okay. And then to make them to turn them into auto layout, I'm going to click shift A. They are in auto layout. They will have gap of I think 8 pixel. Yeah, and they will be center aligned, okay, on left side. Then we have to add some padding, I think 12 by 12, and we need to give it some fill. Okay, fill is going to be, I think, this one, but it is going to be 20%. And next, I think it looks good. We need to give it a stroke as well. You can change value there, that's fine. And corner radius is going to be 16 as well. Yeah. And next thing, we need to add another fill. It is going to be a gradient color. So we need to go to gradient and choose radial. Top value will be 100 and bottom value will be 0, and they're both going to be white, pure white. Okay, and we need to change our placing. We need to place it at the right place. Something like this looks good, I think. Yeah, this looks good. And I think stroke we need to reduce. Yeah, something like this is fine. So we can duplicate this one by holding Alt key, and I duplicated it. And we can change the name to what was the name? Let's see. I always forget that one, so I say sorry. Training mode. Okay, so I'm going to write training mode TR. Yeah, so we need to change this icon as well. You can select this icon and then go to our favorite plugin, Iconify, and there you can search files. Okay, and basically we can choose any icon. So maybe that will work fine. Yeah, so you can replace this icon by clicking this one. That's why we selected the icon before. Okay, so when we will close this window, we see our icon is replaced. Okay, our buttons badges are ready. They are not buttons. Okay, our badges are ready, and then we need to make this audio waves. Okay, I'm not going to make these audio waves because then it is going to be too much work, but I will show you how it is made. So if you want to make it by yourself, you can do that. Meanwhile, I will make this button. Okay, so how to make that button, play button? So we are going to go back to our plugin, and we're gonna search play, and I think this icon looks good, so I'm going to choose this one. I'm gonna import it and put it there. Okay, we're gonna change color to pure white, and I'm going to turn it into auto layout by clicking shift A. Okay, and I'm going to give it I think 20 padding top and bottom, and 20 padding left and right, and 100 I'm gonna put 100 there, corner radius, to make it round. and I'm going to give it same color, background color like this badge. So let's give it fill. What happened to our fill? So for fill we are going to use this color again, and we need to give it I think 30% was the opacity. Yeah, I think so. And then we need to give it another fill which is going to be white, and we are going to make it radial gradient, and top value will be 100 and bottom value will be 0. Okay, and we are going to place it somewhere here. Yeah, it looks good, I think so. So we need to give it stroke as well, I forgot. So I'm going to add a stroke there. Yeah, looks fine. So I'm not going to draw audio waves there, but I can show you how it is made. If I open this frame for you, you can see the frame is consisted of lines. You can draw these lines and make it. If I will make it, then we are going to waste our time. Okay, so you can draw it and be creative. Okay, so I'm going to just copy it and paste it here and drag it down. So it looks ugly, huh? We need to give it a proper spacing. How can we do that? We can use auto layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this title and this text, and then I'm going to press Shift A to turn them into auto layout, and I'm going to give them 8 pixel of gap. Okay, then I'm going to select these ones and turn them into auto layout, and I'm going to give them gap of 16. Okay, then I'm going to select these ones and turn them into auto layout by clicking Shift A, and I think they will have gap of 12 pixel. Okay, next what we can do is we can select this item, this auto layout, this one and this, and we can turn them into auto layout by clicking Shift A. Okay, and we need to give it gap of 32 pixel. Yeah, it looks good now. So we can reduce the width as well. How you can do is you can click Control key, and then if you do that, it will be okay. I think it looks like the card we created here. Okay, so our card is ready. Okay, next thing we need to do is we need to add animations into our design to make it look more alive. Okay, so how can we do that? We will use Spline animations. We will head over to Spline official website, and we will get animations there and paste it in our design. So we are going to Spline official website. Okay, we are in Spline now. I am in their home page. You have to do sign up. You can use your Gmail account. So once you sign up, then you will get into that home page, in their home page. Then what you have to do is you need to go to Spline community, this button. Okay, I am going to click it. Okay, so you can search many animations there, but what we need is we need a wave animation. So I'm going to write wave in community search and press enter. Okay, we will wait. So we are going to use this animation. I am going to click it. It is opening. Okay, we have our animations there. So what we have to do is we have to remix this animation. I am going to click remix button now. It will take us into another tab. Okay, we are in editor now. So what we have to do is we have to click this export button. Okay, and then we have to adjust our play settings. Okay, we need to turn off background color. I am going to hide it. Okay, and then you can leave everything as it is. Okay, then we have to update public URL. So I'm going to click it. Once it is done now, we are going back to our view tab. Okay, and there we have to copy this embedded code. So I am going to click copy code. Okay, we have our code now. So we are going back to our Figma design. So we are in our Figma design now. So we have to draw a triangle now in our design. So before that, we need to align our design. I see there are some misalignment. So I am going to place our text here and I am going to align it center and cut a little bit there. Okay, and we are going to reduce the height as well. I am going to press Ctrl and make it shorter. Okay, that looks fine. We need to draw a triangle. I am going to press R on keyboard and draw a triangle. Okay, like this. We need to remove fill. Okay, we have our triangle in our layers. We have to place it in the bottom. So I am going to put it there. Okay, so we have our triangle here, but we also have to put these gradient background underneath our triangle, so it doesn't come on top of our animation. So I am going to unlock these layers. Okay, and we are going to place them under our triangle and this one as well. Okay, that looks fine, and I'm going to lock it again. Okay, so what we have to do is we are going to use a plugin called Anima. So we are going to Anima. So you also have to do sign up with Anima as well to use this plugin. You can use your Gmail account. I hope you know how to do that. So it is opening. So our plugin is open now. What we have to do is, you can see I have already signed up. So you will see your account there. So once your plugin is open, you have to switch. You will see this window. You have to switch it into this window. Okay, and then you have to click this option, embed code. So I'm clicking it. Then you have to paste that code that you copied from Spline. Okay, so I am pasting it here, Control V. Okay, then I am going to save it, and then we are going to click preview button on the top. Okay, we are going to click preview button to see our animation. So I'm going to click it. We have preview of our animation design. animation with design. So as you can see, it is not fitting to our screen size, so we have to use this zoom in and out option. I'm going to click it and I'm going to choose this fit to screen option. Okay, so as you can see, our design is ready. It is looking beautiful, but I can see our card has very low opacity and sometimes it is not visible enough. So what you can do is you can simply increase opacity of this card. So I am going to close it for now, and you can choose this card and increase opacity to, I think, 50%. Yes. Okay, and then if we are going to select this rectangle again and we are going to open Anima plugin. Okay, and then I'm going to click preview button and choose this option. Now it looks good, our card is visible, and you can play around with these settings. Okay, and see what looks good and which is much better, more better than, if this looks better to you, you can keep that one. If previous design was okay, you can also go along with that one. So I hope you enjoyed this journey of creating this stunning animation with our beautiful design. So I hope you have subscribed to my channel, because I will be posting more tutorials like these. I need your support. So I hope you will like this video and comment, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you soon in next video. Thank you so much.